So as a doctor here today, my job is not to spoil the fun. I think people should take vacations. They're healthy with family and friends, but not like this. Not on cruise ships, which are unhealthy for people on board and people on the shore. Now, I know many of you are frustrated with the Port of Seattle for putting the wealth of port users ahead of the health of our community. I know many of you are tired of the excuses and tired of the inaction of our port on climate and health. But we're not tired. We're not tired of talking. We're not tired of taking action, and we're not tired of telling the port about the health impacts of cruise ships. So what are the health impacts of cruise ships? You know, probably many of you are not surprised to know that the black soot, the black carbon that's coming from the vents on these cruise ships, the small particulate matter, is known to cause an increased risk of heart and lung disease. But what you probably don't know is that there's an increased incidence of lung cancer in people who don't smoke. The small particulate matter in a study from London last year was shown to be directly linked to lung cancer in non-smokers. That's coming from this ship. And that's probably one of the reasons the Environmental Protection Agency just 8 weeks ago announced more stringent air standards, reducing the amount of air pollution by 20% that's allowed. But they should have done 50%, which is what the world standard is. But at least, while the EPA is trying to improve our air quality, the Port of Seattle is decreasing our air quality. And not only that, it's going to get worse when our wildfire smoke season approaches. But trust us, says the Port of Seattle. We agree with you. Trust us. We're going to electrify sometime in the future. Cross our hearts and hope to die, is what they're telling us. I'm not sure that's true. I want the Port of Seattle to stop assuming that what's good for the port is good for Seattle, because it's not. And I am asking the port commissioners a question. What amount of heart and lung disease is acceptable for your family, for your brother, for your sister, for your colleague? What amount? I think the answer quickly becomes zero. So we're asking the port to reduce the number of cruise sailings and to do it soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Annemarie, for your words and for your continued activism through the years.